The Sandman had his hand pierced by a medallion containing a photo. Despite the pain, he refused to give up. Using all his strength, he solidified his sand-made hand and eventually managed to grab the metal medallion. Inside, he discovered a picture of his daughter. Encouraged by this image, he slowly began to regain a human form from the pile of sand. His daughter was his only reason to survive. He walked through the streets, but the police quickly recognized him. He was placed on the wanted list because he had previously stolen money to pay for his daughter's extremely expensive medical treatment. The police believed he might be hiding inside a truck. They immediately climbed onto the vehicle. The officers lifted the tarp at the back and discovered it was filled with sand. They instantly realized the man was hiding inside. As they were about to dig through the sand.
Before we continue, if you wish for this poor cat to recover, leave a like, subscribe, and write a nice comment. Maybe something beautiful will happen to you today.
And it suddenly exploded around them. The police saw the scene and immediately counterattacked. The Sandman knew his body had only just begun to reform, and he did not want to fight. So he transformed into a sandstorm and used the chaos to escape. At that moment, he spotted an armored truck driving down the road. Thinking of his daughter's illness, he rushed toward it, determined to steal the money inside. But just as he was about to succeed, Spider-Man arrived. Spider-Man tried to convince him to surrender, saying he did not want to hurt him. However, the Sandman refused to listen. The two immediately began fighting, but since the Sandman was still injured, Spider-Man quickly overpowered him. In the end, the money from the armored truck was returned to its owner. After escaping the chase, the Sandman looked at Spider-Man's silhouette in the distance, his heart filled with anger. From that moment on, he held a grudge against Spider-Man. That night, while Spider-Man was sleeping, he dreamed that the Sandman had killed his uncle. At that exact moment, Spider-Man was also influenced by venom, consumed by rage. He immediately tracked down the Sandman, and the two enemies engaged in a deadly battle.